I'm going live. We're on Facebook, streaming live on Facebook. We are streaming live on Instagram. We are streaming live on YouTube. I want to say thank you and greetings to everybody. As you know, my name is Sister Yaya. I am the co-founder of a wonderful healing company, or I should say organization, called Soul Tribe Heals. The goal of our company is to be a light or a beacon into the world, and a remembering of Indigenous healing, a remembering of ourselves. How did we heal ourselves? Hey, the Tatted Empress, how you doing? How did we help ourselves? How did we renew ourselves? And so our work here in Soul Tribe Heals is to help us to remember. Hey, Camille, how you doing? Thank you for being here. So the work that we do focuses on Indigenous healing from the indigenous ways of the Caribbean and of Mexico. My name is Sister Yaya. Y'all already know who I am. I was born and raised in this healing tradition. Since I was 4 years old, I have been taught about prayers, affirmations, healing, herbs. So I was raised in this tradition of indigenous healing of my Taino ancestors of the Caribbean. And so today I want to talk a little bit to you about what our training entails that we're having in November. You are going to love it. You're going to love it, love it, love it. So get ready, get your notepads ready. What it's going to entail, why you should attend. And if you have any questions, just drop them in the chat. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. You want to come on and join and do the video thing, we can do that too. Streaming here from Mexico, so I would love to see you. But I want to talk to you why this training is so important, and also how you can attend this training for free. How many y'all want to train in Mexico for free? How many? I'm gonna put my hand up because I do. And I want you to come for free too. And I'm gonna show you how you can do it, how easy it is, how simple it is. But let me get into what you're gonna learn. All right, I already did my intro. Hey, Sarah said, yeah, she want to come for free. Yeah, come. We want you here. Janisa says she wants to come for free. Come. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you. So the dates are going to be November 11th through the 20th. Okay, and that's going to be here in the Yucatan of Mexico. But let me tell you why this place is so special for this. Out of all of the states of Mexico, the Yucatan is number one, is the safest. The nearest city here is called Mérida, and that city is the second safest city in the world. Second safest city in the world. So you're coming to a place that is protected on a lot of levels, but there's an energy here that's very strong. The Mayan culture is still very, very intact here. You still hear people speak Maya. The Mayans aren't gone. They still speak Maya. Hey, Miss Fitton, how you doing, Dre? It's good to see you. The Mayans are here, still speak Maya. They're still dressed in their Maya. In fact, I'm wearing my Mayan dress today, y'all. Y'all like it? Big shout out to the Mayan people. Here we go. Shout out to the Tainos. Here we go. And so this area has a vibration to it. In fact, I actually live on the beach. So there's times I walk and I've just picked up quartz out of the ground, like quartz crystal out of the ground. It is said that over 66 million years ago, a big meteorite hit this place, causing the cenotes. But in my opinion, and from the local stories, I'm hearing that a lot of spiritual activity has happened here in the peninsula of the Yucatan. And so this is why we're having it right here, and it's on the beach. So it's going to be November 11th through the 20th here in the Yucatan. Everything you need from the time you get here, from the time you leave, is provided, including your housing, your transportation, your training, everything. What you receive at the end of this training, you receive 2 certificates. 2. One will be your certification of completion in Caribbean healing and herbalism, the basic fundamentals of our Taino ancestors. How did the indigenous people of the Caribbean heal themselves? You will get that certificate of completion for that. Welcome everybody who's joining in. Wholeness Goddess Alex Love, good to see you. Absolutely. You will get that. Okay. You will also receive a certification to practice in Mexico if you choose to, or in the United States, how to do the Mexican Mayan Sobadas. Now, the word Sobadas means to knead. It's the Spanish word to knead. It's a type of massage. You will learn minimum 7 different Sobadas. Some we use for headaches. There's some we use for backaches. Some we use for stomach and digestional issues. The most popular one, I would say, is the womb Sobada, where we're able to raise the room and put that in place. And we're going to talk about a little bit about the benefits of the Sobadas. and why they're important. So let's talk about that real quickly, because people are like, Sobada, okay, that's just a massage. It's not just a massage. It's way more than that. Number one, it helps with digestive issues of the stomach, constipation, diarrhea, or just this general discomfort. Infertility issues. If you are a doula or you work with women and they are suffering with infertility issues, there are people who spend thousands and thousands of dollars going to doctors and getting this IVF stuff, and there's nothing wrong with it. But we got a way of doing it. And I promise you, it won't cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. And I promise you, it is very helpful and very safe. So it helps with infertility issues, muscle tension, incontinence. Any elderly people or anyone, or even postpartum, going to the bathroom so frequently, bladder issues. We can fix your bladder. If your bladder is too low, we can show Sobadas to lift your bladder into place where you can hold your water properly. It's good for frequent UTIs, urinary tract infections, varicose veins, first surgical recovery, incontinence. I talked about that. It's really, really good for that. And for women, especially women, it's good for PCOS. How many of y'all know somebody who's suffering with like PCOS, fibroids, cysts? Drop a one in the chat. If you know someone who's suffering with these things, these type of massage, when you're able to put the organs back in their proper position so that the life source, the chi, can flow properly, and that life energy can heal the body properly, you don't need surgery. You don't need surgery. This, of course, is combined with changes in diet and lifestyle. It's combined with a variety of different things. But those Sobadas are extremely, extremely helpful. I see all the ones in the chat. Thank you very much. Hey, Leslie. It's very helpful because it helps to regulate your energy. I've helped a lot of people with Sobada, including children. We'll get to that in a minute, with a lot of mental or emotional imbalances, a lot of anxiety. How many of y'all know somebody who's really suffering with anxiety, or you have suffered yourself? Put a 2 in the chat. Anxiety, depression, sleeplessness, insomnia. All of these are issues of your body being out of alignment. So the types of Sobadas, which are the massages that you learn, puts your organs and your energy back into place so that you feel better. Without surgery, without drugs. These are the ways that our ancestors have healed the community. The great mothers have healed the community through herbalism and massage, prayer, and ceremony and ritual, which we'll talk about. I see all the 2 in the chats. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I really want y'all to know about this information and get it in your hands. I just visited my midwife two days ago. I brought a friend over, and she shared with me. I asked her. I said, you know, Doña, do the women here, after they have children, are they experiencing depression or sadness? I said, tristeza. And she looked at me and she's like, what do you mean? She said, I said, are they sad? Are they crying a lot? She said, it doesn't exist. And her 416 babies that she delivered, she said she hasn't seen it. And the other midwives, the Mayan midwives who also do Sobada, they said they don't see anxiety, postpartum anxiety. They don't see postpartum depression in the community. Now, there's some other things here in Mexico that help with that, such as community and it's not a culture of overworking and doing a lot of different things. So it's not that type of vibration. But the women, after they had their babies, after 10 to 15 days, they're back to work. They're doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Their bodies have been treated. Their bodies have gone through rituals, so they're not weak. They're not tired. Childbirth hasn't taken out everything from them. Excuse me, y'all. It was 100 degrees today. It is so hot. And so these are some of the things why the women here can have multiple children and not be so tired and fatigued, because they go through the process of their Sobadas, because they go through the process of healing through the herbs, closing out the cycle of pregnancy. Do you know, once a woman gives birth, she needs to have a closing? She needs to close out that cycle through a ritual or a ceremony. If not, her body will be in a lot of pain. Her back will start to hurt. She'll have problems producing milk. She'll have problems with her lower back, her womb. She'll have prolapse. There are things energetically that have to be done to close off a woman. We call it here in Mexico cierres. That means to close her off so that she can begin a new process, a new journey into motherhood. These things are essential to the wellness of mothers. And we know that in the States that postpartum maternity rates, fertility rates for women and children are very, very, very high. And I seem to believe that part of this is because part of the culture of knowing ourselves and knowing how to heal ourselves outside of the medical system. And there's nothing wrong with the medical system, but there's ways before the medical system as it is existed that we were healing ourselves, existed, that we can heal ourselves and have greater outcomes. All right. So for women, it helps for prolapse, endometriosis, fibroids, chronic miscarriages. Chronic miscarriages can help with the Sobada. For men, it's good for their prostate health, impotence and emotional issues, and it also helps to have a firmer and a stiffer erection. Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Raina, good to see you. But for children, it helps with anxiety, nervousness. It helps with depression, autism, ADHD, speech delays. It also helps with emotional wellness for children. So we also recommend Sobadas for that as well. All right, so that's what you're going to learn. That's just the base. That's what you're going to learn. In addition to the Caribbean herbalism, the sacred plants and herbs that we use to bathe ourselves, to heal ourselves, to refresh ourselves, to close out those cycles of suffering, of pain. You're going to learn herbs that are not commonly found that you can get here during that time, and you'll have your certificates for that. Getting more into Caribbean healing, we're going to look at cord cutting ceremonies. And Madula's here, so she wants to talk about the cord cutting ceremony and her experience with it. You're welcome to come on, my love. Just send a request, and I'll invite you on. And that's on Instagram to talk about cord cutting. A lot of us have a lot of cords, and we're wondering why we can't move forward because we are attached to so many different things, people, places, relationships. We must cut these cords. So I teach you how to do the traditional Taino cord cutting for anything that is holding on to your energy that does not serve you. You will learn about Caribbean Taino ritual and ceremonies, how to do rituals properly to get the best result, not using your energy, but using the energy of the divine that lives inside of you so that you're not exhausted, you're not wore out, you're not tired, and you can keep your energy and strength. I teach you how to do this. Ritual for anything, you name it, anything, and how to manifest that. This is very, very important as healers. This last training that we had, we did a Temazcal, which this is also included in our training. Temazcal is the Mayan sweat lodge, and we did it for a very special young lady who, yes, you can do cord cutting, particularly when you're pregnant, to answer that question, but it's a certain way you have to do it. So we did Temazcal for a young lady. Hey, Leslie. How you doing?
I am doing amazing.
I was just getting ready. That's good. That's good. Let me tell you, thank you for that. I was just getting ready to talk about the Temazcal. But I want to talk a little bit about your cord cutting experience that you had when you was here with us. And y'all, Leslie, I know some of y'all are watching on Facebook and on YouTube, but Leslie, we're on Instagram, so please bear with us. But Leslie, can you tell us a little bit about your cord cutting experience here in Mexico with us?
The cord cutting ceremony was life-changing for me.
Yeah.
Like, I never experienced anything like it, and the result was almost immediate.
Wow.
Things that I've been holding on for years and years, things that I hadn't addressed ever, or even knew that I needed to address, came up during that ceremony.
Wow.
Like, I was able to pinpoint that's what it is. That's why I feel this way. That's why I maneuver this way. That's
right.
Why I hold on to things that I don't need to hold on to. That's why I don't speak up, you know? Things like that. And literally, I was in Mexico for 9 days. I was back home for I think maybe 1 or 2 days, maybe, I don't know. And things that I was trying to cut loose.
Yes.
Oh, it happened.
Wow.
Big time. I'm going through changes now. It's like every day I'm getting rid of stuff. Every day I'm moving something around. I'm doing some things that are shifting, and I just feel amazing.
You feel amazing.
Amazing.
Wow. Wow.
But yeah,
thank you. Now, Leslie, she's a doula, and she came to our last training in April. And for those who are not on Instagram, she's just talking about how much freedom she's had and how much things that she didn't even know existed that she got free from a cord cutting center. Now, she was our model, y'all. So, you know, it wasn't the formal sessions, but she was our model. But the amount of freedom that she got from that session and the amount of learning that she got from that session really, really, really helped her to be free in a lot of areas of her life. And so for those who are watching on the Facebook and on the Instagram, YouTube, I'm talking to Leslie on Instagram right now, talking about how learn about cord cutting, what it really is, and then being free from it and how it has really impacted her life. So Leslie, is there anything else you want to say about your experience during the time? I see Cosmic Journeys in the house, Elisa, that you want to say about your experience while you were here?
Oh, it's once again life changing. I can't say that enough. It changed my life. But just being there and just like once you just get there, you're like, okay, you feel it. It feels different.
Yeah.
All the experience that there's just like I don't even know what to compare it to, but come.
Just come.
If you want to change, if you need to change, if you're ready to level up, if you're ready to put things behind you,
amen.
Come.
It's
not only it's the training and the healing. It's like you're learning and you're healing at the same time.
Yes.
I've never experienced anything like that.
Yes.
You know, it's just hard to even put into words. But yeah. Oh my coworker, hey now. She says she sees the difference in the way that I'm speaking.
Wow. She sees a difference. Yes. Wow, that's beautiful. And you know, Leslie, that's one thing that's unique about this training, because I didn't want to do it where, okay, you just come, you learn, and you go back. No, we need the healing ourselves. We need breakthrough ourselves. And one thing I noticed when I lived in the States was I couldn't find I knew I needed the indigenous hands. I used to say, I need indigenous hands. I knew I needed it. And I knew that for me to go forward, I needed a certain type of space, a container that was safe to do it in, and energy that was have done the work, right? So that I could receive what I need to receive. And so I wanted to create this particular training where that you received your own healing. So now that you are administering this medicine, it's coming from a different well. Like your friend says, Melanie Torres, she can see a difference in you now, the way you're speaking versus when y'all work together. You're a different person, Leslie. From the time you left, from the time you came, the time you're a different person, but now you also have skills to better serve yourself, number one, because we believe, and I firmly believe, that our magic must serve us first, but also to share with others. And so it's the 2-in-1 that we do, which is not really commonly found in a lot of retreats. Normally it's just one, come relax and restore and recharge, or come and learn and go away. But we say, no, let's come together. Let's heal ourselves. Let's take our rapé. Let's do Temazcal. Let's cry together. Our Temazcal was really interesting because we did it for a particular cause. And 4 hours later, after we did our Temazcal, we got the phone call about the baby Mila. And that was really big. That was really big. So some of y'all might have known baby Mila and the situation in Dallas, and she was taken away from her mother very early, and everyone was praying and protesting and getting it together. But we wanted to dedicate our time, our Temazcal ceremony, for the peace of the family, for the resolution for the baby to come home. And after we did our Temazcal, we prayed, and boy, we prayed and we cried. 4 hours later, we got a message that the baby was coming home. And I know it was what we've done in addition to everybody else, but I know we put in some work in that Temazcal. We were sweating. We was crying, praying. We were like the old mothers. Yes, like the old mothers, for sure. These are some of the magical things that happens when you come together with the intention to heal yourself. And it's hard to put this particular presentation in words because it's something that you just got to experience, to be honest. If you're open, we ask that you be open and you surrender and flow with the process, and that's how the magic will happen. Do you want to say anything else, Miss Leslie? Anything else you wanna share?
Yeah, Sister Yaya is probably not gonna brag on herself. She's not gonna brag on herself. No. I tell you, from day one, walked in there, she read me up and down and knew it spoke straight to anything that I've been asking for, praying for. Aww. She spoke straight to it. Yes. Never heard my backstory in that way, and she did. So I love Sister Yaya so much.
Thank you. I love you.
You shine so bright.
Oh, thank you. I love you too. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to join us. Thank you. And I'll be talking to you soon. Gracias. Love you. Thank you. So you heard it from Leslie. She joined the last one, and it was super amazing. And so glad, grateful. You just have to hit the X at the top, Leslie, to exit out the the live. I'm not too good with technology, baby. I'm so sorry. Okay, there you go. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. I see Cosmic, Divine Cosmic Journeys in the house. Denitra, hey, welcome. Okay, so we got on YouTube. I need healing and interested in your training. I've been following you for the past 2 years. This is Ida Lynn. Hey, reach out. You have a gift and I'm excited to learn and heal. Yes, y'all come and learn these indigenous ways, because here's the thing. This information cannot stop with me. When I transition out this realm, y'all have to take this and continue it on of healing, how we heal ourselves, how we heal each other, how we heal this world. So please come and please learn. So I'm gonna teach you a lot of different things. I'm gonna teach y'all how to break generational curses. What? What you mean? You heard what I said. I'm gonna teach you how to break generational curses. How do you know there's generational curses? Look at your mama family, look at your papa family. What are some of the themes and the trends that you see that are maladaptive? What are the things that are not serving? It could be alcoholism, it could be abuse, it could be anything. What are those things? I'm gonna teach you how to break those curses, because you can do it. I've been doing it, and I'm gonna show you how to do it during this training. Let's see that 504 fairy. Come on, baby. Come on here. Y'all, Instagram is lit. If y'all on Facebook, get on Instagram. If y'all on YouTube, get on Instagram. Because Instagram is doing this thing. Where my baby? Where's she at?
Oh, I'm okay.
504 fairy, you there?
I'm so sorry. I just wanted to say hello. I look a mess, but I just wanted to say hello, sweetheart. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
So happy for you, sister.
Thank you so much. Thank you. How you been? How you doing?
I'm good. Oh my God.
Give
I'm
my.
You're cleaning up, but I am so sorry. But I just wanted to tell you I'm proud of you, and I'm so happy.
Thank you so much, my love. Thank you. Give my regards to your family, your sister. Give my regards to everyone.
I will.
All right.
I will.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you. So, family, we're going to teach you how to break generational curses. There are ways that you can do it without even issues with the mother and your father and things like that. There's ways you can do that without even talking to them. There's ways that you can reach your children through energy and energy healing that you don't have to say anything. You're fussing with your son, your daughter, or y'all not in an agreement. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Easy, simple. And these things that you learn, you will learn forever. You will learn and use it forever. Shout out to Sister Midwife Production, Nicole Deggins, who is my doula teacher, and all those who the doulas in the house, midwives in the house, birth workers, nurses, helpers, and healers. Shout out to you and yours. This training, y'all, is definitely for you. Definitely teach you how to heal yourself, how to heal yourself. Spiritual hygiene. Spiritual hygiene is everything, family. I don't care how much money you have or how big your ritual is. If your everyday ain't good and clean, forget about it. It ain't happening. Spiritual hygiene is number one. And I teach you how to develop spiritual hygiene so that you are aware of what's going on in your life. You are aware of your energy, what belongs to you and what belongs to someone else. I will teach you these things in the traditional Taino way. Okay, when we get into the Mayan healing, those who are doulas and birth workers, we're going to be talking about prenatal, pregnancy care, postpartum, womb massage. A lot of women who are faced with infertility issues and can't conceive, a good percent is because their womb is too low. It's in the wrong position. It cannot conceive this way. So we go through ritual. We'll show you how to put it in position and how you can easily conceive in a short period of time. IVF, y'all can give me them thousands and thousands of dollars, because you know what? I want to buy some coconut trees and some land and things like that and put some animals and do a lot of different things. So I'll take the thousands of dollars so we can do some more trainings and bring some more light into the world. But you don't have to go that way. The traditional healings that we have here can show you an alternative way for common issues such as infertility, impotence, and a variety of different things. We're going to teach you those things. Okay, I talked a little bit with Leslie about the plant medicine that we do. You will partake in rapé. Rapé is a traditional tobacco in parts of Mexico, parts of Brazil, even Central America, where it's a mixture of actually, I have my rapé here. It's a mixture of herbs that is inserted through the nostrils. And what it does is opens up your pineal gland so that you can see, you can feel, you can know yourself. It's really great for relaxing the body and the mind. It puts you in a state of tranquility, and it's amazing. It is not habit forming. It's not a chemical. It's pure plants and herbs. So we would do rapé. We would do a Mayan Temazcal, which is a sweat lodge, where we're going to get in there and we're going to sweat. We're going to pray. We're going to laugh. We're going to cry. All of these are just purging out the sadness, purging out the grief, purging out the depression, anxiety that we carry within ourselves. Remember, what we create in here is a sacred space. What we create in here is a container where we can get the healing that we need for ourselves first, because we can only give what we have first, and then share that with others. So we're going to clean a lot of things up in your lives during this retreat. And it's going to be a lot of fun because we're going to do it together, okay? Then we're going to have a beach ceremony. How can we be on the beach where we're going to be staying? And of course, your accommodations are included, without having a beach ceremony. So we're going to meet the mother of mothers, the ocean, for some healing at the beach and more cleansing and laughing and crying and releasing. As I mentioned, your accommodations are included the entire stay. We pick you up from the airport and drop you off. Every excursion, we provide for you. All your meals are provided. All you have to do is bring some pocket money to buy your souvenirs and things like that. That's it. There's daily yoga. And there's some other little fun things we're going to add in there, but I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm not going to tell you yet. You will also receive rebozos, which are your cloths for doing like your hip closing, your belly binding, all those things that you're going to learn. You're going to receive that. I mentioned your accommodations on the beach is included, transportation to and from the airport, all your meals, and entry into any excursions. Now, I got some juice for you. Got some juice. Here's the juice. We are currently, this organization, Soul Tribe Heals, coming number 2 on the World Wide Web for Sobada education. Sobada education. We're number 2. Let's see. Can y'all hear me now? Y'all let me know if you can hear me now. Somebody was trying to call. Can you hear me now? Let's see. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Sound is going in and out. Audio is in and out. Okay, and you're back. Thank you. Thank you so much, photography. Thank you. So we are number 2 on the rankings for Sobada education, right? So if someone is looking for Sobada, it's because someone keeps calling. I got to learn how to do this. Do not disturb, y'all. You're going to help Sister Yaya and her technology. If someone was looking for this particular traditional healing, after you've completed 5 Sobadas, through the certification process, you will have a free listing on our website with your name, contact information, and phone number, whatever website, where they can locate you for this particular healing. That's for free. Free advertising. We're number 2 in Google. I'm manifesting number 1. I'm a powerful manifestor, so I'm gonna be at number 1 soon. When they're looking, when they Google Sobada, our website is going to come up, and if they're in your area, they're going to find you, and you're going to get clients and customers, and you're going to spread this healing. So that's added. That's an added benefit that's become a part of this particular process. Now, y'all want to know how you can come for free. Well, I am happy to tell you. I have come up with 7 different ways, tried and tested ways that you can come and learn for free. Now, I appreciate y'all waiting for me this whole 30 minutes so I can be silly and tell you all the good stuff that's being involved. How you're going to heal yourself, how you're going to help heal others, listen to Leslie, laughing, talking about Temazcal. I appreciate all of that. This is how you're going to get here for free, because I believe in an abundant universe. How do I know? Because just 2 years ago, I lost my home, my car, my business in Hurricane Ida, New Orleans, Louisiana. We came to Mexico. My husband and my baby came with 2 suitcases. That's it. Everything gone. Apothecary gone. Everything gone. But our faith is what we had. Our belief in the divine is what we had. So when I tell you that these methods work, they work. When I tell you you can manifest anything outside of this retreat using these methods, you can do it. I've lost everything, and now I'm here. I'm living on the beach. I've started over again. My health is better. My relationships are better, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So listen up. Okay. So this is how you can fundraise. But let me tell you the price. $3,400. $3,400. That's it. That includes everything outside of your flight. $3,400 for 9 days in Mexico, all things included on the beach. Straight up, that's the price. We are doing a special between now and Sunday. If you sign up with $300, you can sign up with $300. non-refundable deposit to hold your space, and you pay the rest however you want to pay it. I don't care how you want to do it. You just let us know. We can invoice you, send it to you, done. Easy, simple. Tell us what you want to do. But $300 is our special. Normally it's $500 non-refundable deposit, but those who want to get in on it this weekend until Sunday, after Sunday, when it gets to Monday morning, the offer's off the table. $300 will secure your spot, and just let us know how you want to pay the rest. That's it. Easy peasy. Let's get ready. Let's get to work. Okay. These are 7 ways you can get this trip for free. 7 ways. Number 1, research and implement abundance rituals. If any of y'all know me, y'all know I'm good for my abundance rituals. Do them weekly. What are abundance rituals? It's your petition to the Most High, to your spirit guides, your spirit team for abundance. And then be ready and be open to receive it however it comes. Doesn't matter how it comes. However it comes. But do the rituals. Show the universe, hey, I'm giving you something because I need this. Abundance rituals are so powerful. You can do them if you by an ocean or by a river of water. You do them there. Very, 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 very powerful. This is how I've been able to manifest living on the beach. This is how I've been able to manifest good health. This is how I've been able to manifest what I'm doing now. Not working hard. Those days are over, family. Get with the energy. Abundance rituals. So research them. Do them every single week without fail. Every week. I promise you, it's going to manifest. Second, meditate on your intentions. Write down your intentions for wanting to come for this training. Meditate on them and see yourself here. See yourself laying on the beach, being as dark as me, in a 2-piece, 1-piece, or no piece. See it. What you drinking? What does the sand smell like? What's music playing in the background? Visualize this thing, because when you start to visualize this thing, you will start to manifest it into the material realm. Leslie says, I surely didn't pay for my trip out of pocket. All manifestations for me. Leslie came and she ain't pay no money, y'all. She ain't pay nothing. That's testimony right there. She ain't pay nothing. You can do the exact same thing. So it's right there for you. Next is enlist the help of your most elevated and evolved ancestors. Now look, people be like, look, Sister Yaya, I be calling the ancestors all the time. I'm like, that's the problem. You don't call on just any ancestors. Call on your most elevated and evolved ancestors, those who actually have the capacity at this time to help you. We love all our ancestors. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But not all of them can help us, and not all of them have evolved enough to kind of look out for our best interests. That's another subject for another time. Take my advice. Call on your most elevated, evolved ancestors. Tell them what your intentions are, because when you heal yourself, you help to heal them. Remind them of that. And ask them to help you to find money ideas, who to talk to, where to go to find the resources you need to attend this. And trust me, they're going to help you, because they're just as interested in this training as you are, right? So enlist them, because one can carry 1,000, but 2 can do 10,000. So let's get all the elevated, involved ancestors on this and get their blessing, their protection, their provision, so that you can come and attend this training. These are things I'm sharing that's not going to cost you a dime. Not a dime, because we're working with spirit and spirit energy to manifest for us. And you can use the same template for anything and everything else in your life that you want to manifest. Go to spirit first. Go to your ancestor, your spirit team first, always. Yes. Leslie says you can heal 7 generations before you and after you. These rituals are also bringing in the abundance and love and goodness even into your bloodline, not just for this particular training, but for other things as well, right? So we can expand our consciousness in the way we think about these things. All right, that's 3. Now, let's get to some kind of like everyday stuff, like tangible stuff we can do, right? The next thing you can do, start a GoFundMe. Let the people them know why you want to learn this. This type of training is not available anywhere. It's not. I looked it up. It's not. I'm in Mexico. It is not. This type of training is not available anywhere. So start a GoFundMe. Let your friends and families know what your intentions are, how you plan on using this information, this knowledge to serve yourself, your family, and your community, and ask them to sow a seed into this healing energy. They're not giving you money. They're sowing a seed into this healing energy. And seeds do what? When we water them, we take care of them, they grow. So when you're healed and you're better, you're able to help them to be healed and be better as well. So start a GoFundMe. Let them know your intentions. You can also offer a future service for a donation right now. It can look like this. Hey, so-and-so, my name is Sister Yaya. I'm a doula. I'm a I'm an oracle, I'm a this, that. I want to go to Mexico. Right now, I'm selling slots of services. It's going to be maybe $100. Let's say $100 a person. You can sow your seed now, and when I return back, you will get your service. It could be a cord cutting ceremony because you're going to learn how to do that. You can do a generational curse breaking ceremony because you're going to learn how to do that. Wait, I'm building you a business, y'all. Y'all see this? I'm just giving you a business, FYI. I mean, that's not the intention, but I'm just saying this is a whole business. You can offer them any type of ritual or any type of ceremony that you learn. You can offer that as a service for a donation right now. If that makes any sense. So you kind of do a fundraising, but you're doing it the back, the opposite. So you have your money that way. Because you're going to learn so much that you're going to go back with so much to give. You're going to be in high demand. You're going to be like, right now, my calendar is about full for the rest of the year, and part of next year is about full with ceremonies and rituals. Ever since I've been talking about and being more vocal about what I really do, people are like, I got to get to Mexico. I got to get here. Some people stay for 3 weeks. Some people stay for a month. Some people stay for 2 weeks. And now I'm so busy, not busy in a business way, but I'm so active because people know, oh, you do generational curse breaking? What? You can get this thing off my back that's been riding me all my life. You can do what? Yes, I can. And so can you. And so I'm going to teach you that. So you can offer them a service now, a service later for a donation now. Just keep a list. When you come back, start making your appointments. Next, you can do letters of solicitation. This is great. I used to work in nonprofits, and letters of solicitation are basically just letters explaining who you are, what you're asking for, and why, and just sending it out to people that you know, who know you and know you for your work. If you are working in you're in a community-based organization, you can let them know what you're doing, or any of the people that you're working with. Hey, would you like to donate to this cause? I'm going to Mexico. Whether you don't, I'm going to Mexico, whether you donate or not, but I'm going to Mexico, and I want to learn this, and this. Would you like the opportunity to sow into my life? Yeah, sure. Here's $20. Here's $40. What I've learned with nonprofits and fundraising, you get most of your money from like the $10 here, the $5 here, the $50 here. It's never really like the big grants up front. It's usually everyday people. So let people know what you're doing. Put it on your Facebook, your social media, what your intentions are to come to this training. Do videos, talk about it, and let people donate to your cause, right? Very, very helpful. Last but not least, because I have 777 for you. This is the last one. This is how you can get it done for free, y'all. This is the easiest way, the fastest way, and takes less work to get here for free. If you have a business, even if you are a sole proprietor or LLC, do you know that this trip is 100% tax deductible? Woo! Tax deductible. What does that mean? You can write it off. You can write it nicely on that Schedule C, where you can write this trip off. So the trip is in November. Tax season begins usually end of January, beginning of February. So right away, you're getting the benefits. You don't have to wait a whole year of this trip. You can write off because it's in this year. You can write off for the next year. Come on. Applause for y'all who are in business as an LLC, sole proprietor. Write this off. You visiting your clients. You got to burn up your good gas. You got to use your good AC. All that's tax deductible. Take advantage of the IRS tax code. It's a Schedule C. Look it up. If you don't know nothing about it, talk to your tax professional who does your taxes. If you have a business and you're not writing off all of these expenses for travel, education, and learning, you are missing out on an incentive. The IRS code is for business owners. I used to be a tax accountant. I can't give you tax advice directly, so I say you have to talk to someone because you're not my client, but I can tell you that the IRS code, the IRC, is for people who are in business. If you're in business, you need to be writing off things like this. That's the fastest way to get this training for free. So family, I've listed 7 ways that you can get here for free, just using your energy to manifest. And this practice of manifesting will serve you for the rest of your life. Everything I do in my teachings is to teach you, not to give you a fish, but to teach you how to fish. So one day Cecilia is not going to be here. She's not going to be available. And I want you to take this information that I have in my heart from my culture, that my ancestors have given me permission to share with you all, so that you can be strong in your mind, your body, and soul. You don't have to struggle. The struggle days are over, family. Help is here. If you have any questions, please drop them in the chat. I want to be able to answer. About the accommodations, it is a beach house. Everybody will have their own room and their own bathroom. That's important. So when you need, after our session, you need time to decompress. You need time to just relax. You need time to just, whatever, you have your own space. And that was very important for us. Someone asked about children. At this time, we're not able to accommodate children at this time, but hopefully when we have it again, which we will next year, but I wouldn't wait till next year, we would definitely like to have that option available. Yes, I see. Someone did ask a question about for moms, but there'll be childcare. We're working on that. But one of the things about childcare is that this space is, you really got to be by yourself. You really need that time to be by yourself if you can. So we're working on how we can work things out with some childcare providers that the moms, you have that time to decompress and process in your own space. So it's one of the things that we're working on for next time. How many spots are available? Currently, we have 7 spots available. 7. This ain't gonna be super big, y'all. This is such a close, intimate thing. So 7 spots available, and I reckon by the end of this weekend, we may be full because we have some inquiries come in. We had a lot of people who asked about it. So let me tell you a little bit about the process. You can fill out our registration form, send me an email, drop me a DM. I'll send you a registration form, sign up. We're going to interview. We're going to be doing interviews, about 10, 15 minutes interviewing with you, answering any questions. We're going to do that. Then you make a deposit. If you come in, make a deposit, start your payments, orientation, you hear, bam, simple, easy peasy. The theme of this training is always surrender and flow. You will learn how surrender is indeed a superpower. We're going to teach you a lot about that. And so we're excited about that sharing. Any other questions? I don't see any questions on the Facebook, on the YouTube. But I see y'all, Instagram, y'all showed out. Thank you so much, Instagram, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm so grateful that you take the time to learn about this training. If you missed it from the beginning, go back so you can get the juice. Go back, because I tell you all that it's about. If you missed it in the beginning, go back, and I can tell you more and more about this training. But it's something that is life training. I had a client. Y'all drop your questions so I can answer them. You're welcome, Star. You're very welcome. I had a client. She came to Mexico with her family and her daughter. Her daughter was about 4 years old. She was nonverbal. She wasn't walking. She wasn't able to chew and swallow. She wasn't able to speak at all. She wasn't able to do very much of anything. She was having 20 seizures a day. Her testimonies is on our website, Soul Tribe Heals. And so over the phone, we did a consultation. Immediately, we got her some herbs. Don't you know that same day, the 20 seizures that she was having every single day stopped? It stopped. She stopped having 20 seizures a day. Then when she got to Mexico, we started with her Sobada. And in less than 2 months, she was eating on her own. She was able to chew on her own. She was swallowing on her own, because before, all her food had to be blended down at 4 years old. And then she started to walk. Before, she wasn't walking. This is the power of the herbs. These are the power of the actual the Sobada. Putting back the parts that are out of place through childbirth. Traumatic childbirth needs Sobada. The mama and the baby and the father involved need Sobada. So we were able to put her back together. You can go on our website and see the testimonial in our YouTube channel. Everything is there. And now she's walking, she's talking, she's eating on her own. Before, she couldn't do anything. And she's out of diapers. She's been in diapers for about 4 or 5. She's out of diapers, so she's almost 100% realigned. Through what? No chemicals, no surgery. This stuff that what we teach during this training, yeah, that's what happened. And so I just want to share that with you about the power of healing, about the power of intention and urgency. We want y'all to be here. We want y'all to be here. Divine Cosmic Journey says, don't let the price deter you. Source will make it happen. Don't let the price deter you. Don't let it. If you see it as an obstacle, it's going to be an obstacle. If you see it as, oh, it's too much, it's going to be too much. But when you say, you know what, universe, I'm putting in your hands. Because if you want me to be there and I want to be there and we're in alignment, then you got to manifest this thing. That's how I live, y'all. That's how I live. I let the universe provide for me. They know where I need to be. They know my family needs this. They know what we need. I put it in the hands of the Most High and I surrender. I live a life of surrender. Pure surrender. Whatever comes my way, I submit it to the Most High. They take care of it. Because you know what? I work for the divine. So she has to provide all of my needs for what I need to do. She want Yaya to do this. You want me to do that? Okay. It takes money. It takes massages. It takes back rubs. It takes good food, good water. It takes all of these things for this energy to come forth. And I make my strong petition to the universe for those things. So don't let the price deter you. If you have any questions, send me a message. We need to hop on a call. We'll do that. Those who want to be here, we want you to be here. Those who want to take part of this lovely healing energy, we want you to do that. So, have any questions? Drop them in the chat. Thank you, Star, for joining us on Facebook. Phoenix Rising, Birthworks. Yes, in the house, in the house, in the house. I'm so grateful. So, if you have any questions, just let me know. I am here. When slots fill up, they're going to fill up. We will do it again next year, but next year it might be another situation. If Spirit is speaking to you now, I encourage you to write down your intentions, put it on your altar or your sacred space by your bed, in your pillowcase, whatever you do, and allow Spirit to work for you. We talk about that so much. And just remember, this process is about surrendering and flowing, because that is indeed a superpower. I want to thank you all for your time. Thank you all those who joined us. Divine Cosmic Journey, did you want to pop on? Because you actually attended the last one. No pressure, my love. But if you wanted to, just make a request and I'll accept it. If you want to pop on and let people know about your experience that you had with us, or we can do it another time. I would love to have you. But if not, that's okay. The ancestors want us to have this information. Too many times through just life, we just forgotten our ways, and when we get sick or we're out of alignment, it's because we just forgotten. We got forgotten. So the Taino ancestors, my ancestors, I want us to remember who we are, what we've come from, what we come here to do. And this training retreat, I'm telling you, you are not going to be the same. You're going to be a different person, as Leslie talked about. And then your children, if you have children, if you have a relationship, if you have a business, it's not going to be the same. You're going to go back a different person. I think Divine Cosmos is going to join. And those who are live on Facebook and YouTube, just bear with us because I'm on Instagram with live with my lovely, lovely Divine Cosmic. Hi, my love.
Hey. Hey, Sister Yaya, how are you?
I'm doing well, sweetie. How are you?
I'm good. I just came from yoga, so I'm a little sweaty. But
oh, good. That's good. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Of course. So like I put in the chat, I just want to tell everyone, like, don't let the price deter you, because I almost did and I almost didn't go. But it was, when I did go, it was absolutely life-changing. Just the entire experience, meeting Sister Yaya and just having her support while there, and then also having support of all of our sisters. Like, it was such a, like, I had no idea what to expect. I went in it, like, didn't know anyone. Oh, there's Ivana.
Ivana, hey.
But once I got there, I felt just so comfortable.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. Like, I felt like I had known these women all of my life. And from the first day, we just all felt like so welcomed by Sister Yaya and Sony too. And it was just a life-changing experience, especially the Temazcal.
Temazcal. Yeah.
That was the most intense thing I ever did in my life, but it was so freeing. It was so releasing, and it was just such a beautiful experience. I think that everybody should experience it.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Delisa. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And also, Sister Yaya also teaches an herbalism course too that I'm taking, and that is also a bomb too. And you learn a little bit of that on the retreat as well. So I would definitely just recommend it all. Anything with Sister Yaya, just go ahead and do it, because it's gonna be fun.
Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure y'all good, y'all. I'm gonna make sure you're good. I'm gonna make sure you're good. In a protected space, in a loving space. None of no riffraff. I'll make sure you're good. So thank you, my sister. I appreciate that.
Of course. Always good to talk to you.
Yes, and it's good to see you. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you later. Thank you. Love you very much. Mwah.
Love you.
Love you too. Yeah, so you've heard it from another participant. Hey, Clarice. What's going on? Hey, you heard from participant of her time with us here. There's Clarice in the house. She came. Ivana's in the house. She came, and it was just such a wonderful experience. So we're gonna do some more of these one-on-ones. I want to get some of the participants to come and chat a little bit about the experience. But let me tell you, this is something that you want to come to. So $300 deposit, non-refundable, to hold your spot. You pay the rest, however you and the universe and ancestors say. You just let us know, and that will hold your spot. And let's get it, family. Let's get it. If there are no more questions, we're going to wrap this up. I want to thank you for your time and your energy. Instagram, love you. Facebook, love you. YouTube, love you, love you, love you. DM me, email us at info@soultribeheals if you have any questions whatsoever. I know that this is going to be sold out rather quickly. And we want you to get involved on this from November 11th to the 20th. We're going to do lots of ceremony, lots of fun. We're going to be on the beach, y'all. So we're going to turn up. It's a beautiful beach place. And so I'll see y'all soon. Love you, love you, love you. Love you, Priestess Victorious. I'm going to get back to you, sweetie. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful weekend. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Peace out, everybody. Love you very, very much.